Nigel Farage has just been sparring with lawmakers in the US, and now he's here with his own summit.
Sparring with lawmakers, but that photograph of him standing with President Trump,
Yeah.
I mean, a photo speaks more than all of the reams of coverage, right? To have that kind of backing and to have that kind of support globally. We saw Tony Blair going to the US. We're seeing Nigel Farage. And the question is, where is Keir Starmer? And I know Donald Trump is coming to the UK later. But it definitely seems to be like Farage is riding on a high. And it's interesting because, you know, a former Conservative minister once said that the Conservatives did not lose the last election. The Conservatives lost the last election. Labour didn't win it. And you have to think that right now when you see what's happening with the Labour Party. So everybody's saying it doesn't seem like reform has a lot of key policies in place, but there's so much discontent with the way Labour is running this country that people are flocking to reform. Look at the number of members, 239,000 for a party that was set up in 2018.
Yeah.
12,000 descending.
Is Reform now the opposition party? Starmer's treating Reform like the opposition party. He's not treating the Conservatives like the opposition party. He's treating Reform and tailoring policy and worrying about kind of what Reform is doing and thinking about how he responds to it. Is Nigel Farage the leader of the opposition?
Well, if you would ask the Conservative Party, Jacob Rees-Mogg, Nadine Dorries, there's this steady stream of Conservative Party members and ex-members that are now leaving to join Reform and that are being highlighted. And it definitely feels like there is that momentum. I think the big question is, how does Farage translate that into them being seen as the effective party that can set policy and that also is not far right? Farage seems to keep making the case that his is not the far right party. But if you look at Zia Yusuf and the kind of abuse that he has been getting, you look at the fact that a member of the party had said, let's ban the burqa. You know, there are a lot of these far right leanings. And the question is the UK electorate ready for such a leader?